My name is Mohamed Noor, and my course is on genetics and evolution. These are two interrelated areas in biology. In this course, I'm going to emphasize two things. First, current topics of research. What are people who are actually trying to understand genetics and evolution doing today? And second, how it affects the public. What are the kinds of things that somebody sitting next to you on an airplane might ask you about when you say that you're a biologist? Something that happens to me quite frequently. So the first half of the class is largely on genetics, patterns of inheritance. Why is it that you look like your parents? And why do you look more like your parents than like other people's parents? This is what we try to discuss in that class. We also go from there into understanding genetics and disease. So for example, how do we find the genes that are related to disease and disease predisposition? This is particularly timely right now when you can, for a fee, go to a commercial company and find out your genetic likelihood of a disease. The second part of the class goes into evolution. One of the very first things I try to do is to emphasize that there is no debate within the scientific community about the truth of evolution. I show the extensive evidence for this. We go into basic evolutionary principles, things like natural selection and other evolutionary forces that aren't talked about quite as much. And finally, at the end, I try to round it out and talk about how studying evolution enhances our everyday life. How have evolutionary concepts been applied to things like medicine, pest control, and understanding the origin of humans? Overall, that's my course. It's intended for anybody with an interest in biology. There's no prerequisites whatsoever. As long as you're interested, I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you.